Hi Leo, welcome to Light Sage Intuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you. Um, I'm going to be doing a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is general, so it may not resonate fully for all of you. If you find this isn't your message, you might want to check one of the videos for your other planetary placements. Also, my intention is that this reading is timeless, so whenever you find yourself drawn to watch it, that's when it's intended for you. This is a general reading, so I'm not looking specifically for love, work, whatnot. I just laid the cards out and we're going to talk about what comes up. Um, I did things differently. That I'm doing things differently this week. I went ahead and meditated and shuffled and laid the cards out and gave myself a little bit of time to kind of look over them and get a feel for the message before I started the recording. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Do you prefer the shuffle on screen? Do you prefer when it's already laid out? Just curious, just trying something new. All right, so let's get into this, Leo. Sorry, I just did Aries. Let's get into this, Leo. So, what you have at the heart of the matter in your current situation is transformation, or the death card, crossed by the Queen of Cups. So, you are going through a huge transformation, a death to some way of being, living, some way that something has been in your life. It's something big. It's a major arcana card. So, this is a major shakeup, a major transition for you. Could be external, could be internal. I feel like it is, either way, it's very emotional. I feel like it's largely internal. Um, the Queen of Cups is very emotional, very intuitive, insightful, compassionate, loving. It's the card of Cancer. It doesn't have to be a Cancer. It's just the energy surrounding this. But she goes within. She knows how she feels. She honors her feelings. She expresses them. She acknowledges them. She doesn't let them control her, but she's very emotional and she's very expressive with her emotions. Very, very loving energy. I feel like with this, as you're crossing energy, you're finding this emotional strength within yourself through this transformation. You're connecting deeply with your emotions and this part of yourself. Maybe you're having dreams, receiving messages. Intuitively, you understand what's happening and what's going on. As a crossing energy, if it's not working for you, you are struggling against that. You're feeling a little overwhelmed by your emotions. Um, I feel like you're being asked to let yourself feel your emotions, to feel them, let them flow through you, and then release them. I also drew some oracle cards from the language of flowers, and I felt like this message really goes right here with the heart of the matter. Agapanthus, words of love. Speak with your heart. Be true to your heart. Honor your heart. Give your feelings a voice. What you have beneath you as the root of the matter is the Ace of Swords. You've had an epiphany, a clarity about something, a new idea. It's very powerful. It's very bright. It's very you're very aware of this, and it's changed your perception. I feel like this could be coming out of this transformation or what led to this transformation. I feel like this language of flower card message goes here. Gardenia, awareness, wake up, roll the clouds away and look, see with clarity, which I feel like is what you're doing. In the immediate past, or what's behind you, is the Two of Wands. This is about planning. This is about looking at all of the options, trying to figure out the path forward. With this in your immediate past, I feel like you did that. You did the planning. You looked at the options. You weighed the pros and cons, and you made a choice. And I feel like that choice is what led to this transformation that you're going through right now. What you have above you, or what's on your mind, is the Seven of Pentacles. This is about divine timing. Particularly in this card, I feel like there's spiritual assistance. There's a little bit of magic in the air. Even though it feels like you're waiting, that you're watching the fruit ripen on the vine, it's a slow process. Pentacles are slow moving. It's about everything in its season, going through the steps, following the processes, doing the work. It's slow, but it is happening, and the divine is working with you to accomplish this. I put this up here. This is the bottom of the deck. I feel like it goes here with this divine timing. Red rose, courage. Be brave, be strong, and believe. Have courage. You know this is happening. Rely on that. You feel it, you can taste it, you can smell the fruit on the vine. You know that it's ripening and that it's almost time to harvest this. Be brave, be strong, and believe, because it is coming in for you. Again, as evidenced by your immediate future or what is before you. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Having what makes you feel emotionally fulfilled and satisfied, feeling blessed, feeling full of emotion and creativity and love, surrounded by love in your life, and feeling that love coming from within you, love for your life, love for yourself, being really in touch with your creative energies, and your ability to love freely. I feel like you in this position have really become best friends with this Queen of Cups energy within you. You are in touch and in balance with your emotions, and they are working for you. I feel like it's a very powerful force that's going to be propelling you forward. How you feel or how you see yourself in your environment is the Six of Swords. This is about moving away from difficult times, leaving the difficulties in the past and moving towards a brighter future. Taking those things with you that benefit you and leaving those things that have been holding you back in the past. There's also perhaps, this can be a card of assistance. There could be someone helping you to do this. And it can also indicate travel, either literal travel or the travel of moving away from something. How others see you in your environment is the Messenger of Earth, the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who is very practical, very grounded, someone who's focused on their goal, someone who's putting in the effort, following the necessary steps, taking the time that's required, someone who is really dedicated to achieving their end result. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest stepping moving knight in the deck, but they always reach your goal. I don't think anyone in your life has any doubt that you're going to reach your goal because they see you putting in the effort, doing the work, taking the necessary steps. Your hopes and or fears is the Eight of Pentacles. So you might be doubting yourself, Leo, but don't. You might be doubting that you have what it takes to do this, to put in the focus, to remain dedicated to this, to see this through to the end. And your hopes is that you do, that you will be able to achieve this goal, really paying attention to the details, focusing on creating and building something for yourself that's going to provide for your stability and your security long term. This is someone moving from apprentice to master. You hope that you master this. You're worried that you won't. You will, Leo. You will. Have faith. Believe in yourself. Be brave. Be strong and believe. You will. For the potential outcome, you have the Six of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands, or Ten of Fire. You're reminiscing about the past, reminiscing about people, relationships, connections, a little bit nostalgic, emotional. I feel like in general it's good memories that you're focused on, but you're I feel like for me right now in this, even more than about connections, you are taking stock of the past. You're looking at it, you're emotional about it, but you're trying to look at it as it was, not as you remember it or how someone else remembers it. You're trying to see things as they really were. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the planting of the seed, the having this idea, knowing what it is that you want, seeing this potential for abundance and stability in your future. The aces contain all the potential of all of the pentacles contain the potential of all of the aces within the tarot. So this is something that could be very fulfilling. If you're willing to put in the effort and do the work, this will come to fruition and it will be very abundant and very successful for you. And I do see that happening. I see this Ten of Fire is about, the Ten of Wands is about conflict. It's the end of conflict. But this is about, whereas Swords is conflict, it's thought, Ten of Wands is about, or Wands is about passion, desire, motivation, putting in the effort, dedication. You don't get to the Ten of Wands without fighting for something that you believe in. And I feel like this card is here so that you can rest assured you are going to make it to this. You are going to plant the seed. It is going to grow. It is going to be fruitful because you believe in this and you are going to put in the effort to make it all the way to the 10. The 10 is the end. The 10 is completion. The 10 is success. You might be tired. You might be worn out. It might be a difficult battle, but you believe in it and you're going to put the effort into it and you're going to achieve it. I felt like this language of flower oracle card goes here with this. Sunflower, assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. And you will, Leo. I see this for you. I really see this for you. You are going to dig deep into your reserves. You are going to really tap into that innate strength that you have within you. Maybe you have forgotten that. Maybe you've lost touch with that, but it is there within you, and you are going to connect with that and achieve this. I love this. On the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. This can be about juggling, but I feel for you, this is about finding balance. Finding that balance between the spiritual and the worldly. Finding that balance and that peace within yourself. And under that is the Ace of Water or the Ace of Cups. So this is an emotional, very emotional new beginning for you. But you are going to find that balance and you are going to reach your goal. I also drew some oracle cards up here. That bottom of the deck, the overall energy is deep knowing. This is about, you guys are highly intuitive. Leos are intuitive. My sister's a Leo and she scares me, not in a scary way, but like just blows my mind sometimes, the things that she gets, that she understands, that she knows. You guys are deeply intuitive, and this is just confirming that. You guys have a very deep knowing about things, about people, about situations. You already know. You have your fears, you're human. You already know that you're going to accomplish this. Intuitively, you know this. This is talking about trusting your intuition, really relying on that, paying attention to it, trusting yourself, trusting that you do know, that you have a deep knowing, trusting your intuition about people, your connections to them, who they are, what they mean to you, about situations, about what someone isn't saying, what someone might be hiding. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. You also have Yang, exchanging gifts, and by the book. Yang is the masculine energy. This is about action. This card is asking you to take action, to find that fire, that motivation within you, and take the necessary steps. Exchanging gifts is about evaluating those people, those relationships, those situations in your life where there is a give and take, and recognizing where you've been giving more than you've been receiving, where there hasn't been equal reciprocity, where you need to stand up and honor yourself. And if you're not being treated the way you should be treated, if you're not receiving what you're giving, you need to look at that. You need to evaluate that. Is that worth you putting your energy into? Are they deserving of the effort that you're giving? This is just asking you to take a look at that, to evaluate that. And then you have by the book. At face value, this card is about following tradition, following the rules of society, of the laws. I mean, of course, don't break the law, but this is about following the rules, following tradition, doing what is expected, doing things by the book, following the steps, following the required procedures and processes. However, there's another message with this card, and I feel like that is really the message for you. It goes along with everything here, and actually it's short-ish. I'm going to read that one for you because I want you to hear it. It's a protection message. Now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation, down here again, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation So let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. You guys are on the right path. You intuitively know this. If your intuition is telling you this and you are doubting it, don't. You guys are on the right path. You're doing the right work. You're finding this balance. You are going to be successful, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be as beautiful as you imagined and more. I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I hope this resonated for you. If it did resonate for you, I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up or the bell to subscribe. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps get the message out for other people to see it. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. I love spending time with you guys. Until next time, love and light.